Hey girlies, it's your girl Jasmine. Welcome back to my channel. I got another story time for y'all because y'all clearly love the story times. So let's get personal. So my story today is going to be about my roommate from college, where I had a very strange encounter. It was strange. I'll just say that. Without me giving too much away, let's get into the story. This was my second semester of my freshman year of college because first semester I was in Louisville, but I moved to IU Bloomington, and originally I didn't know if I was going to have a roommate. So I moved in, I moved all my stuff in. There was nobody there. It was just a vacant room. So I thought that I was going to have a, one by myself. And then the RA, you know how they put like the stickers on the door with your names on it? Only mine was on there. So I was like, okay, maybe this will be cool. Like maybe I'll just have a single and then like my friends can come up here, everything like that. Like this would be, my room's gonna be the hangout room. So I'm thinking like, stuff is about to be good, cool, fine, and dandy. No, that's not what happened. I'm unpacking, putting my stuff in and hanging my stuff up, putting my stuff up really. I hear somebody open the door. So I look over and there's my roommate with her parents. They were moving her stuff in. It was a little bit awkward and weird because we don't know each other. We didn't know that we were gonna have each other as roommates. So they just kind of stuck us together and we had no clue about each other at all. It was cool at first. Like I met her parents. They were really nice. They tried to talk to me a lot, but I'm very shy to new people, so it was kind of awkward for me. Like I don't do small talk that much because I don't know, I'm just like that. I don't know, like they were trying to talk to me and stuff like that, and it was just, I wanted my parents to be there so that my parents could talk to them, but whatever. Everything was cool at first. So let's call her Sally. She was very polite. She always asked if she could use my stuff, and I'm like, girl, yeah, like this is our room, like we might as well. And you know how in some college dorms, like roommates are like, they talk or they, hang out with each other or do something. They're at least cordial, or they at least have, conversations and stuff. We didn't. I feel like it's because we were just so different, and that's okay. It's okay. It's 100% okay to be different, but it was just kind of awkward a lot of the time. And with my first roommate in Louisville, it was awkward, but it wasn't as awkward. School started and stuff, and we would kind of be out of the room at separate times, but you could really tell that we were just two different people raised two completely different ways. The first thing that I'll say that was kind of weird was in our dorms, we had like, what are those called? Wardrobes. We had the wardrobes, and it had a mirror on it, and it had like your clothes and stuff inside of it. So the first thing that I thought was weird was the fact that she was getting butt naked in front of me. So she would like open her wardrobe and get butt ass naked, and not like she would like try to cover, but she would be butt ass naked and just walk. And I would be like, why you, what makes you think that I want to see? You think because we girl, we're both girls. It's like, no, I didn't want to see that. You're not my sister, you're not my nobody, you're no kin to me. I was like, okay, that's weird. That's very, very weird. I'm just ignore it because some people are more comfortable. Some people at the gym, they do that too, but it's like a locker room. But this was like our room that she would get butt ass naked in, or like she would come from the showers because it was community bathrooms, but it was like the individual ones where it was just one person there at a time. So she would come from showering and she would have a towel on and she would take it off, and I was just like, stop. Another thing that I didn't really like was the hair everywhere. And I will say, she was white. I have nothing against white people and their hair or nothing like that, but it was excessive everywhere. Like you could not walk on the floor barefoot. I don't know if she was losing hair or if it just sheds like that, but it was just always strands, and I didn't like that. I have a thing mentally, I can't. But yeah, that was something that was weird too. But the butt naked thing was that was the first thing that I was like, okay. But I was trying to like, maybe she was raised different, maybe she's a little bit more comfortable, maybe she did this with her other roommates, maybe all of this. So I'm like, okay, whatever, cool. So another thing that happened that was weird was you know, I would be in the room and I'll be working on my stuff or something like that. She'll be over in her corner working on her stuff or something like that, and I would still be, you know, at my desk working on my stuff, or I'll even take it to my bed and like work on my stuff. She would turn the light out in the middle of me working on my stuff. Like she would turn it out like it's time to go to bed, and I would just be like, what is wrong with you? So I would just turn on my lamp because I'm very non-confrontational, so I didn't want to tell her like, girl, turn the light back on, what are you doing? But I was just like, that's weird, why are you turning the light out? You see what, I'm still working on something. Because the light switch was by her bed. I'm like, why would you turn the light out when you know that I'm still working? Like, what is going on? And so I was just like, okay, that's weird too. I felt that it was weird too, but I was like, okay, even ignore that. Like, I'll just keep working with my lamp and everything like that. So I remember this very vividly, and it was just a little bit weird. I'm telling y'all, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. But we didn't have each other's phone numbers, so like, you know how you know, roommates usually have each other's phone number or something like that. We didn't have each other's phone number. We didn't really talk about anything or anything like that. It was just very in our own spaces, which was kind of weird for me because I'm literally living with this person that I have no idea about. They could be a psycho. But let's get into it. So I was coming back from class one day. Usually she's not in there when I'm coming back from class, but she was in there this time, and I'm on the phone with my man. Most of the time I'm on the phone with my man, so I'm able to kind of ignore her and whatever she got going on. But this day, I remember I go into the room and she's on FaceTime. Y'all, okay, she's on FaceTime on her MacBook with somebody, and they have on like a mask. I don't know if it's like a cat or like a, I'm gonna try to find a picture of what it looked like. It just was like a cat looking mask, some type of mask. Like, it was just very, very, very odd. And it wasn't like they was like, oh, look at my mask. They were literally talking, like both of them were talking regular. She was like talking to the person with the mask on, and I was like, what is happening? Like, she was just talking regular. Like, they weren't talking about the mask at all. They were literally talking regular, and I was like, I'm just gonna leave. Like, I'll just go to the library and do my stuff. Like, it's nothing. And so then you know, I would come back on days, you know, different days I would come in, and she's talking to the person on the mask again, and I'm like, who the hell is she talking to with this mask on? And why are they sitting there with a mask on talking to her on FaceTime? This is FaceTime. You're supposed to have your face on there for the time, and this person have a mask on. And so I'm just like, okay, you know, let me just move past it. Maybe it's her friend, or maybe it's her little sister or something like that. Okay, so then we finally have a conversation, and she's like, yeah, so I just want to let you know that my girlfriend's coming up here this weekend or whatever, and she was gonna stay with me, and yeah, I just want to let you know. And I'm sitting like, your girlfriend's coming to stay in our dorm with us. So she's like, yeah, she's just staying the weekend here or whatever. And I'm just like, okay, where is she going to sleep? Yeah, so she was like, yeah, she's just gonna stay with me and stuff, and it's, you know, we'll be fine and stuff. But I'm sitting like, okay, that, you don't think that's just a little bit odd for me? It was just kind of weird to me, because I would come in, when I tell y'all I did not want to be here, I did not want to be here at all at this point. Like, I even had a friend, who went to my school who I told about it, and he was like, yeah, that's strange, like, that's weird. Yeah, this is weird, y'all. I'm not even playing, no joke. I put two and two together and realized that the girlfriend is the one that she was talking to on FaceTime with the mask on. And so I'm like, okay. The girlfriend comes, she introduces me to her girlfriend, and I'm just like, Jesus, please don't let them kill me in my sleep. Like, please don't let them kill me in my sleep. Please don't let nothing happen to me, because I don't know these people, but they strange. Y'all, I kid you not, when I was in there with them, they're sitting there like whispering to each other, talking to each other, and like snickering, like I was like, oh Jesus, please get me out of here. I was like, oh my God, like, no. It was the most awkward thing ever. It's not like when, you know, your homegirl bring her man, because 9 times out of 10 they're gonna talk regular. It's gonna be regular. It's gonna be cool. You gonna know your homegirl might introduce y'all or something like that. Like, it's usually cool. It's like, you know, it don't be on no weird stuff with you around. Y'all, when I tell y'all it was the weirdest thing ever, they sit over there. No joke, I'm not exaggerating. It was literally like that. I'm like, how the hell do they know what each other are saying? Y'all, it was so freaking weird. So yeah, she did ask me, like, the second night that she was there or something. She was like, I wanted to ask if we could have like some alone time, like me and my girlfriend. I wanted to see if it would be okay if, you know, we just had some alone time in the room for a little while. I didn't want to leave my stuff in there with them because I didn't trust them, but I was like, okay, Jasmine, don't say no. I'm a very nice person. I didn't want to say no. What else would I say? What else would I say? So I was like, yeah, okay, but you can, you know, you can have some alone time, like, you know, whatever, sure, whatever you need. I'll go do whatever else I have to do. So I went. I let them have their alone time, which turned into 10-11 o'clock before I could go back up to my room. And I felt like I was, you know, kicked out of my own room where all of my stuff is, for a girlfriend who don't even go to the school. So it was weird. And I don't think her parents knew about the girlfriend, because her parents would be coming on like a Sunday or something, and she would tell the girlfriend, oh, you have to leave. Yeah, you gotta leave. Like, oh, they're coming on this time, or they're coming on that time. So I don't know if her parents didn't know that she was gay. I don't know if her parents didn't know that she had a girlfriend. I don't know if her parents didn't know if the girlfriend was coming up there. But yeah, they kind of made it secretive. She didn't really talk about her girlfriend at all when her parents came. So it was a weird situation, honestly. It was very weird. Each time that her girlfriend would come up there, she would ask me if they're able to have a alone time. If, you know, most of the time she would ask me. We got closer to the end of the semester, her girlfriend started coming up there less. So I'm starting to think like, oh, maybe they broke up, like maybe they having problems, issues or something like that. But she stopped coming as much. Like, before she was coming like every weekend or every other weekend. Now she was coming like maybe once every 2-3 weeks. And she wouldn't even stay like the weekend. Like, sometimes she would just come up there for the day and leave. So there was one particular weekend that I didn't know that she was coming. So I'm just, you know, doing my regular day-to-day. It's Friday, you know, I have my little classes. I only had, I think, 1 or 2 classes on Friday, and I go back to my dorm. I'm on the phone with my man. Mind you, this is the middle of the day. I didn't do that much. Let me tell you, I wasn't out, you know, doing a whole lot. So I would usually go to class, maybe go to eat, maybe, you know, go with my friend or something like that, and then go back to my dorm. So midday, I'm going back to my dorm, feeling good, you know, living good, whatever. It's Friday, tomorrow Saturday, no classes. Ooh. I get up to my room. Tell me why I walk in. Oh, tell me why I walk in my room. First of all, it smell like bounce that ass. Real bad. It smelled gross. And my room, I always kept air freshener and the plug-ins. Never wanted no scents, never wanted no none of that, because you knew we couldn't have candles and I wanted to have them so bad. Oh my God, it's stunk in there. I walk in, first the scent hits me, and then they hurry up and like shuffle and trying to get under the cover. Both of them butt ass naked. Scared the shit out of me. I was like, okay, sorry. I turn and I go back the hell out. I didn't know where I was gonna go, maybe to the library, but I was like, I'm not doing this. She didn't tell me anything. She didn't tell me that they were gonna be there. She didn't tell me that they needed a long time. She didn't tell me anything. Girl, you got class. It's the middle of the day. They in there getting it on. When I tell you, both of them butt naked on the bed together, and they trying to hurry up and first of all, why you not under the covers? So both of them shuffling, trying to get under the cover. Girl, I already saw what y'all was doing. I have never had an image implanted in my mind that was that bad in my entire life. That was gross. It was absolutely disgusting. Never wanted to see it in my life, and I ended up seeing it that day. And so I was like, I'ma go. I didn't even want to be there for the weekend. Like, at that point, it was weird to even go back up to my room, because it's like, how do I talk to her when I just saw her butt naked with this other girl on the bed slurping and doing all this? I'm conflicted. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I'm telling my man, I'm like, you don't understand what I just saw. And I'm freaking out to him, because I'm like, why did this happen? Like, what the freak did I just see? Like, what is going on? Why would she do that and not tell me? Why would she not tell me that her girlfriend was coming? Why? Like, I'm flipping out. And he's trying to calm me down, but I'm just like, what is going on? Because I don't even want to go back in my dorm, because the girlfriend's here now. And then she probably feel awkward turning red in the face. Sally probably feel awkward turning red in the face and don't know what she gonna say to me. And I'm like, all you had to do was say, hey, Jasmine, my girl, you saw me that morning. All you had to do was say, Jasmine, hey, Jasmine, my girlfriend is coming. Can we have some alone time? I would have gave you the alone time like I gave you the other times. She didn't open her mouth at all. So I had to see them on the bed, butt naked. I had already seen Sally butt naked, but now I've seen Sally and the girlfriend butt naked touching on each other. Oh my God, disgusting. I was ready to leave. I was so ready to leave. At that point, I was like, she's weird. It's weird. I don't want to be here. I don't even want to go through the rest of the semester, but I had to go through the rest of the semester. So let me tell you what happened after that. So I ended up not going back to my room until like 11 o'clock. Honestly, it might have been like 11:30. And when I went back to my room, Sally was there, but the girlfriend was gone. And she was like, I just want to apologize to you about earlier. I should have told you that she was coming, and she just wanted to surprise me. I'm like, you should have told me that she was coming, but she wanted to surprise you. Okay. Yeah, I should have just told you. Okay, but why are y'all in the middle of the day getting it on like that? Like, I'm talking right outside. People is like in their classes. It couldn't have been no later than like 2 o'clock. I was like, oh yeah, no problem. You know, it's okay. It's okay. Laughing it off. I was so ready to go. I said, I do not want to live with this girl no more. I do not want to do it. It was so, y'all, when I tell y'all, it was horrific for me. I was like, I didn't walk in on her and her girlfriend. And you would think that after that, the girlfriend didn't come no more. Baby, she did the next weekend. Sally asked me for alone time with her. And I'm like, girl, why you didn't say nothing about no alone time? You could have spared me. The image of that in my mind, girl. Oh my goodness. I was like, okay. Okay, Sally. Okay. You do you with your cat mask wearing girlfriend, and y'all do what y'all got to do. But you need to do that somewhere else, honey, because you could have put a sock on the door. You could have put a sign on the door. Jasmine, don't come in. You could have put anything on the door, but you did nothing. But yeah, so that was the weirdest roommate situation I ever had in my entire life. It was very weird. But all right, you guys, that's the story I have for you today. Let me know what other story times that y'all want to see, because I be wanting to do more story times, but I don't know what y'all be wanting to hear, so let me know. But all right, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.